Hey guys, it's Claire from Honestly Ophelia Vintage, and I'm here with a sales update for the month of February. If you're new here, I'm a seller on Etsy and eBay, and this is Bug, my cat, who is determined to get in the way today. But I'm a seller on Etsy and eBay, and I'm sharing with you some of the items that have sold for me over the past month. I thought that February was not a great month, but then I was kind of looking back and I realized I had a lot of orders actually. Not all of them were huge dollar orders, but they were still, it was still a busy month for me. So another way that I made money was on Facebook. I did some selling in private groups, and I have a video about that on my channel if you'd like to go check it out and see kind of some of the other places that I'm making money online. But let's get started here. I'm going to try to go through these as quickly as possible. And tell you what I paid for the item, where I found it, and what it sold for. So first of all is this vintage Hank Williams Jr. bandana. This sold for $9.99 plus shipping. I've had it for a while. I was happy to see it go, and it actually went to Germany, which I thought was kind of cool. Also, I charge shipping on everything. Most items do not have free shipping. Just keep that in mind. And also, these prices are not taking into consideration the fees. So there are fees charged by Etsy and eBay and PayPal. So this is just an overall number without those taken out. So these were Lenox Holiday Tartan vases. There were 3 of them in this box. They were basically unused. I got them at a thrift store for $3, and I took a best offer of $16. This is a little fossil bracelet, and as you can see, here's the mark on the closure. So this was in a jewelry jar, so it was probably around 25 cents, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping. This was really cool and kind of unusual. This is a sailing duffel bag from the Bahamas, and it had kind of a vintage tag on the inside. I saw it at a church rummage sale, and it was $3, and it sold really fast. It had a whole bunch of watchers. It had people starting to offer me money for it right away, so I knew it was something special. And when that starts to happen, I just basically set my mind to, no, here's the price I want to get. I'm not going to accept lower offers. Obviously, this item is sought after. So I took, I actually didn't take an offer. I was going to say I took an offer, but I didn't. I got someone who paid full price for $49.95 for this bag. So keep an eye out for this. It's called Man o' War K. I'll show you here's the logo. Norman Albury Sailmakers. So it's just a cool canvas bag. This you might have seen if you came over here from Margaret's channel. Texas Gal Treasures has been doing some bolo videos, which means be on the lookout. And I shared this for her video. It's a spider women's ski suit, and it sold for $49.95. I believe I paid $5.99 for this at a thrift store. This is a really cool, interesting tie. I've been looking more at the ties lately, and this one was Duchamp. I think I learned about this from another reseller. So be on the lookout for this brand of tie. I'm just going to look at my notes here because I have everything kind of in order. So I paid $3.99, and I sold on a best offer of $29. So I didn't get as much as I had hoped I would, but I still got something. Peet's Coffee and Tea Mug. Peet's is a popular coffee maker. I actually sold this for $19.95, and I paid 25 cents at a thrift store. This was free. I wasn't familiar with this brand until my aunt told me about it. It's called Kangol, and this is a visor that is made out of Angora rabbit fur. I was shooting for $30, but I got an offer of, what did I get an offer of? $16, and I took it because it had been up for a while. So I was fine with that. And this is a really interesting set of wall hangings. They were made in New York. They're definitely very 1960s or 70s, and they sold on a best offer for $40 plus shipping. I was scared to ship them, but I took them to FedEx, and they helped me out. And the buyer was really happy, and I got a good review this morning for them. So they were 25 cents each at a garage sale. This is a Vera Bradley purse. I'm not really going to keep picking up Vera unless it's something extraordinary. It's just not selling that well. So I think I paid $1 or $2 for this at a thrift store, and it sold for $9.95. This is a lot of Barbie shoes and accessories. And the funny thing is, this sold for $14 and it went to Italy. So I was telling my husband, I'm like, my job is weird. I sell Barbie shoes to men in Italy. I'm like, who else can say that, right? This is a vintage Hard Rock Cafe sweatshirt from Cancun, Mexico. This was 50 cents at a thrift store, and I sold it for a best offer of $10.75. So that's it for eBay. Let's move over to Etsy now. This was free from my mom because she's been looking out for stuff for me to sell too. And it's a vintage snapback with Sunbeam bread advertising on it. And I had a buyer in Thailand who wanted this and was willing to pay quite a lot for shipping. It sold for $32.99. And I did have a little bit of an issue with this buyer. Usually I get nervous when I ship internationally and then everything's fine. But this is one of those instances where you're like, oh boy, here we go. He got the hat, complained to me about how it was packaged, and then told me that the rim was broken and it had arrived horribly, and he was very disappointed. And I said, okay, that's fine. Could you please send me pictures of the damage so that I can give you a refund? And the reason I asked for pictures is because you just don't know for sure unless they send pictures. And he sent me a picture. It was perfectly fine. It looked beautiful. And he said, oh, I fixed it. And I used hairspray. And the hat looked great. And I was like, okay. And I never heard from him again. So, lesson learned. Be sure to ask for proof before you refund people. Okay. This was a vintage Christmas wrapping paper sheet. I got this in a big auction lot. I think I probably paid around 50 cents for it. And this one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Those of you who've been following my sales videos for a while know that I had a large lot of the Beatrix Potter animals that I bought at a garage sale. I paid $50 for the whole lot, so each animal averaged out to about $4. And they've been selling pretty consistently. I think with the Peter Rabbit movie coming out too now, they're definitely selling. And this one actually went to Italy. And he sold for $20. This is a vintage Gone with the Wind coffee mug. I paid 25 cents for this, and it sold for $16.95. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Our street's really noisy. These were some cool earrings that I had picked up when I was in Italy. They are just like this really neat star and sun design with a man and a woman on either side. These sold for $24.99, and in American dollars, it was probably around $3. Okay, maybe you remember this from one of my haul videos. I found this at a thrift store. I paid $1.99, and I sold it for, what did I sell it for? $64.99. I was so excited about this sale, you guys. It's just an incredible mid-century modern sculpture. There are people who just love mid-century modern. It's really hot right now. I don't know when that phase will end, but I'm happy that I found this while it was still hot and trending. And I was waiting patiently for the right buyer to come along. This was kind of fun. I don't sell a lot of books. This book was beat up. I mean, it had been through a lot. Practical and Artistic Basketry So I priced it high because I didn't see any on Etsy. I didn't see very many on eBay. I priced it for $39.95. I paid 20 cents for it at a garage sale, and it sold. So you never know. These mother of pearl sterling silver earrings were incredible, just beautiful artistry. And these were a gift from my dad, who finds things for me to sell. Don't worry, I'm not giving away stuff that he gives me as an actual gift. He knows that I'm going to sell things. And these sold on sale. Let me see. I gotta find my notes here. $67.99. So good sale there. Alright, this cute little Disney Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs patch. It's like a sew-on applique. This sold for, let's see, $15.99 plus shipping. I paid 25 cents at a garage sale. Festerbach mugs continue to sell well for me. I'll show you what the bottom looks like so you can keep an eye out. That's the marking usually. Sometimes they're made in Spain, the newer ones. I paid $1 for this and it sold for $15.88. More wrapping paper. This stuff was probably 25 cents from the lot that it was in, and it sold for $11.99. A Vera Newman scarf. You guys know that I love to sell these. This one was free from my aunt, and this sold for $15.29. This was a cool compact. I got it in a lot of stuff at a flea market. It was probably $1, and this sold for, sorry, I'm trying to keep everything straight here, $19.12. This bandana I've had for forever, you guys. It finally sold. I probably paid $1 and it only sold for $8.49, but I am so happy it's gone. Mary Englebright mug. This was 69 cents and it sold for $19.95 plus shipping. This was someone's Valentine's Day gift, which I thought was really cute. Barney pillowcase. I paid 25 cents for this and it sold for $8.49. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast because I only have 15 minutes to do this. This is another Beatrix Potter animal. This one sold for $20, and again, I paid $4. Another Beatrix Potter animal. This one I sold for $22.09. Big hug mug. Always keep your eye out for these. I paid 25 cents at a thrift store, and this one sold for $24.95. And 2 Vera Newman scarves bought by the same buyer. This one I paid $0 for. It was from my aunt, and it sold for, let's see, they both sold together for $29.92. So here's the other one. This one I paid $4.30 for in a lot. And then I don't remember how much I paid for this guy. It's a little camel brooch, probably not more than $1. And this sold for $16.99. Okay, and then this is a really cool pack of playing cards that I bought in an auction lot, so it averaged out to about 50 cents, and this sold for $24.99. Finally, my last item is this vintage Apple computer lapel pin. It's got the rainbow logo, which was popular, I think, in the 80s and 90s. And this sold for $26.99. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep giving me those thumbs up and the comments and the love. I love hearing from you guys. And I love knowing what you enjoyed. So please leave me a message down below. And happy selling!